Welcome. I'm Richard Hasnow, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel. If for any reason you'd like to contact me directly, you can email me at richardwib@gmail.com, the address you see on the screen. I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Maybe we even Zoom. Let's see. Well, this is another in an ongoing series that I've titled Words of Wisdom. Kind of works out to the WOW series. And in this, I'm sharing with you wisdom from some of the books that have been most helpful to me in my efforts. And what I'm sharing with you now is excerpts from The Second Coming of Christ, The Resurrection of Christ Within You, Paramahansa Yogananda's explanation of and insights into the Christian Bible, in a way that for me especially made it an absolutely powerful document. Whereas before, when I just read the Bible itself, it was confusing and difficult to understand. And Yogananda has illuminated the great power and meaning of the Christian Bible. And for that, I'm thankful. Paramahansa Yogananda is not only my beloved guru, but he's founder of the Self-Realization Fellowship, passed in 1952, author of a lot of books, including the Autobiography of a Yogi, which is one of the best-selling spiritual books of all time. And as an aside, Steve Jobs on his iPad, when he passed, had only one book on his iPad, The Autobiography of a Yogi. It's a book that he said he read at least once a year, every year since college. Interesting observation there. Well, I'm going to be talking about opening your intuition and sixth sense in this particular episode with just a few quotes for your consideration and contemplation, should you decide to do that. Quoting, "Through awakening the sixth sense, which is intuition, and opening the spiritual eye, the sixth chakra, his illumined consciousness can enter the kingdom of God." That is how we go from waking consciousness to super consciousness to Christ consciousness and ultimately to cosmic consciousness, where we achieve enlightenment. In this second birth, namely illumined consciousness into intuition, the body remains the same, but the soul's consciousness, instead of being tied to the material plane, is free to roam in the boundless, eternally joyous empire of spirit. Nice language there. Okay. So, all of us have intuition. You can see some earlier episodes that are specifically focused on intuition. All of us have intuition. It's latent, namely there but not developed in the vast majority of us. And it's primarily through the practice of meditation and study of great wisdom texts that you gradually open your intuition, which is deep inner knowing. And I've described deep inner knowing or intuition as knowing something with certainty more than I know 1 + 1 = 2. That's the level of certainty that I experience in others with intuition. Developing your intuition is a progression. Quoting, "As individualized souls, spirit progressively unfolds its power of knowing through the successive stages of evolution. Through each kingdom, starts with as unconscious response in minerals, as feeling in plant life. Yes, plants have feeling. You can read the research on that. As instinctive, sentient knowledge in animals, as intellect, reason, and undeveloped introspective intuition in man and woman, and as pure intuition in Superman, which is a God-realized being." So that's the progression. There are 4 kingdoms on Earth, planet Earth: mineral, plant, animal, and human. There is a 5th kingdom after that, which is what you achieve when you achieve enlightenment or self-realization or cosmic consciousness. Okay? It is a progression. It is our birthright, by the way. Quoting, "The person who worships reason only and is not conscious of the availability of his power of intuition, by which alone he can know himself as a soul, that spark of divinity that's in all of us, remains little more, without intuition, little more than a rational animal out of touch with the spiritual heritage that is his and her birthright. We're all going to eventually get there, stumbling, zigzagging, or getting on the path, following the guidance of a guru with God-realized being who can teach us that one truth and that one, ultimately, that one path to achieving self-realization and enlightenment with a fully developed intuition. Okay. As always, if you can go to the website, mywisdominspiredlife.com, learn a bit more. You can listen to the podcast there. Hundreds of episodes, new ones every Saturday and Sunday. You can listen to it also on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, and wherever you listen to podcasts. As you know, I'm on a mission, on a mission to help people live more of a wisdom-inspired life, step by step. Thanks for being part of that journey today, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.